Our tale begins in the bustling chambers of the Bundestag, Germany's parliament, where, after being deliberated upon by 8 committees, a bill to legalize cannabis was officially approved. This groundbreaking decision, marked by a vote of 407 to 226, came 2 days after the legislation was considered. This bill, a beacon of change, sanctions possession and home cultivation of cannabis and authorizes social clubs to distribute marijuana to members. However, it now awaits the verdict of the Bundesrat, a legislative chamber representing German states. Although its members do not possess the power to prevent the reform from being enacted, they could potentially refer the legislation to a mediation committee to discuss criminal justice-related implications of the law, possibly leading to several months of additional dialogue. Supporters have optimistically projected that legalization could take effect as early as April. This vote came on the heels of the announcement by leaders of Germany's so-called traffic light coalition government that they'd reached a final agreement on the legalization bill, primarily addressing concerns expressed by the Social Democratic Party. Health Minister Karl Lauterbach, the government's lead on the cannabis plan, proclaimed that the country is fundamentally changing our cannabis control policy to combat the black market. He also emphasized the importance of better protection for children and young people, citing high youth use rates under the current law and underlining the urgent need for modernization of cannabis policy. Kirsten Kappert-Gonthe of the Green Party criticized the current system of criminalization as absurd, arguing that prohibition has paradoxically made it easier for children and young people in our country to get cannabis on every corner. She advocated for the legal market, which would regulate the distribution of cannabis. Meanwhile, Christine Lütke, a lawmaker with the Free Democratic Party, hailed legalization as a move that strengthens individual freedom in Germany. However, the reform faced opposition from members of the center-right CDU-CSU alliance. Lawmaker Simone Borchardt argued that legalization would burden the country's already strained health system, citing marijuana's potential to impair cognitive abilities. Despite the opposition, the path to legalization moved forward. A new poll suggested that Germans support the reform, albeit by a narrow margin. 47% backed the reform compared to 42% who were against, with another 11% undecided. In summary, Germany's journey to cannabis legalization has been marked by intense debates, differing perspectives, and a collective desire to modernize cannabis control policy. With the bill now awaiting the Bundesrat's consideration, the country stands on the brink of a paradigm shift in its approach to marijuana. The journey of cannabis, from being a taboo to a legally approved substance, is indeed a fascinating tale of societal progress and change.